It's a random guy I'm like choosing.
Yeah, sure.
She wants to kiss you.
City boys!
Hey! Nah, I'm good, thank you.
She'll do white.
Next dude that comes up on the cheek. All y'all.
Can we kiss you on the cheek for a video? The three of us?
Haram. No. Thank you for asking.
Let's be honest though, it's a bit odd, innit? There's a camera right in front of him, there's three random girls just saying, oh, can we kiss you for a video? Most people are probably going to say no or think it's some sort of prank. Or maybe he just prefers brunettes.
Oh my god, look, it's wrestle time.
That's actually mysterious.
He cold.
The feminism instantly leaving our bodies as soon as our van gets stuck in the snow on a mountain.
Girls.
Men are so superficial.
Would you date a guy that's shorter than you?
Absolutely not. I'd at least 6'2".
At least 6'2".
Yeah.
How tall are you?
5'5".
5'5".
Yeah.
So 6'2".
Well, it's 5'6", 5'5".
6'2" bare minimum.
Yeah, I just like tall dudes.
Bitch, are you dumb?
Pardon me?
Are you dumb?
I think she's dumb.
I'm Doctor,
here.
not Honey.
I'm sorry?
And I'm Dr. McCaffrey and not Honey. Appreciate it.
You were Dr. McCaffrey?
I am indeed.
Would you rather I call you counselor, doctor, or anything else?
How about Dr. McCaffrey, Your Honor? It creates a tone of respect.
Where I'm from, you sort of got to earn that.
Guess what? Where I'm from, you're born with it. Watch yourself,
Okay.
Your Honor.
Get out of my courtroom! Get
Pleasure.
out!
A pleasure.
Out!
As soon as you start becoming emotional in an argument or a debate, you've lost.
After splitting up with Ronaldo, Irina Shayk told her fans to unfollow her if they only know her as Cristiano Ronaldo's ex-girlfriend. She lost 11 million followers in 24 hours.
At the start of 2015, Lewis Hamilton broke up with his girlfriend of 7 years. He then announced that he was putting his dating life on hold to focus on Formula 1. And here's how it went. And fellas, this is why we always say,
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Do not talk to a girl.
Sensational.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're a plus-sized queen who's hiding the fact that she's plus-sized on dating apps by taking photos like this, you're not slick. We know you're fat.
I don't care why you're masculine. I don't care what happened to you as I'm a 40-year-old man. I
You
don't
got a
care.
daughter?
No, I don't.
Because
but
we
that's
would
not
be
the
fair
point.
if you're
But my
feminine.
point is this. My point is this.
Right.
You all wouldn't care if a man came to you feminine and said, my dad wasn't in my life. My mom didn't teach me this. You say, bro, you 38 years old. I don't want to deal with a feminine man that hasn't addressed his issues. So for me, dealing with a woman that way, I'm going to tell you the same thing. I understand you had issues or whatever growing up and you had to be a certain way. But I'm not going to put up with it as far as trying to be in a relationship with you because you don't know how to be a feminine woman.
yeah, you're not meant to start a relationship to become a therapist. That's not to say that if you're with someone for a long time and they start going through some shit, that you just stop supporting them. And also, how many times have we got to say it? Most men are not attracted to women that are masculine.
I mean, what am I doing wrong?
We want to know if you think that I've just been sexist, but do please have a seat first. Do you think that's sexist?
Oh, I think it's wonderful.
Do you think I'm sexist for having offered you a seat?
No.
No, I think that's polite.
Do you think I'm sexist because I did that?
No, you're not.
I'm not. I'm glad you said that. I'm pleased to hear it. Do you think that guys offering girls seats is a sexist thing to do? Is there any sexism in that?
I don't think so, because that has been going on for years. And I think it's privilege.
10 years later.
The air conditioning is sexist.
I know. So many women in our office have the exact same problem. You know, we just sit there absolutely freezing at our desks trying to type. You can probably tell I've got a cold right now, which I blame all on the AC. And so it's just so actually quite nice to see this research. It's just such a relief to know that there's actually proof that this is happening, that women, you know, do feel the cold more than men, and that the AC in offices is normally regulated more for a male's temperature than a woman's.
Who would have thought that 10 years later we'd have gone backwards? Because now no one knows what a fucking gender is, and apparently holding the door open for a woman or offering her a seat is sexist, and now the air conditioning's sexist.
A woman hit the lottery for $1.3 million.
Right.
She hid it from her husband and 11 days later divorced her husband. He found out 2 years later from a letter in the mail, and it was the lottery company saying, do you want to get the lump sum or do you want to continue getting the monthly earnings? Because he stayed at that same address.
Right.
But she won the lottery at the time
That they were married.
He sued her. Fraud, oppression, and malice. Ended up winning 100% of the earnings. Plus, she had to pay the court fees on her end.
Gotcha, bitch.
I don't know you.
Yeah.
I owe you absolutely
But do you know what
nothing.
the
Hang on,
difference is?
let me speak. I owe you absolutely nothing
Of
as a man
course.
who doesn't know you,
Of
right?
course.
So what happens is the simp culture within the Western world has become a norm.
Yeah.
So men will say, okay, cool. And this is why I speak to men, because if you are out here with a lot of money, stop giving pretty women attention. You will lose your resources, you will lose your money, you will lose your time, all the things that you built up. And they'll be on to the next.
If you start a relationship and from the very beginning all you're doing is flashing the cash, buying her loads of shit, you better hope you got a lot of it, because she's going to expect that from you throughout the whole relationship. And as soon as you stop doing that and you stop buying all that shit, she's probably going to leave. You can't buy love or genuine connections.
Men don't like BBLs. Men are just sexually attracted to naked women. And women with BBLs tend to be the most naked. Now, mind you, I didn't even say attracted for real. I said sexually attracted. Women are often poke at men and say men will hit anything. And to a certain extent, it's kind of true. But just because we desire to have sex with a woman doesn't mean we desire to actually be with that woman. Sadly, it doesn't even mean that we like her. A lot of times we just be looking at free breast and booty while simultaneously overlooking all the things we don't like, and then the things we don't like end up being the things that women think we do like. Oh, they must like that kind of outfit. They must like the way she acting. Nah, she just naked. Oh, her like sum went up since she had her breast surgery. Yeah, but she also wasn't showing us all that before she had her breast surgery.
Like he said, most of those women go and get operations because they want to be seen. So they're going to be more naked. They're going to be the ones that you see on Instagram and OnlyFans. A lot of guys that are going to want to have fun with them, might want to sleep with them, but they're not going to want to wife you.
I'm gonna beat the hell out of that box tonight.
Come get it. People have like open relationships, but it hasn't been hard being monogamous with him, even though my last relationship was with 2 men. I lived with 2 men. We had a great relationship for several years. We traveled together. It was respectful. It was great.
Sounds good. Hey, look, each their own, every man for himself, but if I meet a woman that tells me that, then we're done, bruv. I'm seeing that as a huge red flag. For those who don't know, that comedian's called Bobby Lee. He's just come out of a relationship with that woman, and I'd say he's dodged a bullet.
What is one secret you never told your ex?
That I hooked up with someone else. I cheated. I cheated. Jesus.
This is crazy. How many times did you cheat?
4.
It's just the way they're so proud of it and they're laughing about it, and it's like, oh, we're all friends, we've all cheated. It's okay. No, it's not okay. If she cheats,
she belongs to the streets.